Alright, hopefully you guys can hear me. Alright, this is paper trade futures, by the way, guys. I'm just practicing. Trying to nail my entries and exits on futures, seeing how it ends up. Right now, NQ is just holding up this little uptrend it has. Needs to break under, then it'll continue down further. Right now, it looks like it's going to have a short-term bounce. I'll bring you guys over to the screen here. Okay. I'm going to let some people come up, and then we'll start. No worries, Gavin. Want this Apple pullback? Should get an Apple pullback, to be honest. Look at this. Wasn't able to break high of day over here. Came right at, closed right next to resistance. If we go into the daily chart right now, what we'll see is this. Let's count this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 straight green days. So you guys are seeing the 9 straight green days, right? Which is like, all right, cool. But you also have to notice the decreasing volume, right? These moves don't have any volume anymore, right? So let me even pull up the RSI. Alright, let me just mess with my RSI settings a little bit. Don't need this, don't need this, don't need this, don't need this, don't need this. Don't need this, don't need this, don't need this. I'm gonna go here. Right now, what you guys are seeing, AMT to Jupiter. Tori's gonna run. I don't think so. I love to hear Punjabi in the background. I've been in the US for too long. Miss it. Yeah, dude, I don't know what they're talking about. How do you determine supply and demand zone on a chart? I'll have to make a whole entire YouTube video on that. This isn't like, you know, I'm just building the watch list for today. But over here on Apple, what we're mainly looking at right now is this downtrend that it previously broke, right? So the thing about downtrend breaks, especially on low volume, this means that this move didn't really hold any sort of value at all, because there's almost zero to literally no volume compared to previous runs that it's had, which have been way more choppier. So this is telling us that there's not many buyers present, right? So another thing I want you guys to look at is if we actually draw out this little level here, you know, it's coming down to this previous high, and this previous high, where you can see, let me get rid of the fibs, it makes no sense. But if you go on to the level here, what you're gonna see is it's coming right up to the top of this volume shelf. So usually the level I would stop out at is 176. Over 176, this is going to make a move to 178, no question about it. The thing right now is if it doesn't, which you can see it's already starting to reject, it's gonna pull back to this 170 area. So we're looking at around a $5 pullback, which is around 7-8%. So basically, you know, you have to watch the entire, you know, QQQ or the big tech sector along with Apple. Apple's obviously going to be the biggest one, but if we go into QQQ as well, QQQ. What you're gonna see is it's also coming over to previous resistance turned support, turn resistance again. So one thing you guys can see is how it pulled back to our EMAs, retested, pushed back. So tomorrow we could see a nice green day just because buyers did step in around the 354 area. But the one thing that makes me a little bit bearish on QQQ is that we weren't able to close above 360. So we need to close above 360 for this to continue any higher. Above 360 we could see 370. And then from 370 we could see 377. So right now there is good upside potential on QQQ, but we would need a daily close above 360 for that to continue. So that's why I'm still overall bearish, just because look at the declining volume with the just the entire index running. So and that's not just in, QQQ or Apple. The thing is, Apple has had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 straight green days. We're going to go back into the history of Apple and look for when it had 9 consecutive green days. All right, you guys can see right here. This was the last time it had 9 consecutive green days, guys. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The next day it had a red day, right? So this is so far from where I can see. This has never had 10 consecutive green days. And honestly, this is just really, really extended. Like, this move is just not normal. But you could see on this run, guys, there was volume. Volume was consistent. Volume was rising. On this run that we're having now, volume is drying up. So what does that tell you? Buyers were present on this run here. Buyers are not really present on this run here, right? So we should see some selling pressure come in at this level here, this little, supply we have here. We should see some heavy sellers come in. If it breaks 177, we're going to see new highs. That's just how it is. But for now, I really do think Apple has come into the supply zone, rejected already. It's super extended. I think this is a perfect time to take a put position. I took one on Friday. So who's buying if they aren't present? So what I mean by that is buyers are present, but the reason... All right, so buyers aren't present. That's not what I'm trying to say. I don't know why I said that. What I'm trying to say right now is that buyers are here, but the thing is, there's just no volume. There's not consistent buying here. It's just straight up on low volume. That makes no sense whatsoever. So when you guys ever see something rise on low volume or drop on low volume, that means there's no weight behind that move. There's no significance behind that move. So you guys can see, like, I'll show you guys. Look at this. This green candle we had this one day where it went from 152 all the way to 163, found its bottom, right? There was a solid amount of volume. This was very good volume. This move was significant, right? So were these right here. This is the RVol volume indicator. So it's showing the relative volume. So the relative volume on these gray areas are showing like, yo, this does not really matter. First day, not much volume. Second day, good amount of volume. Third day, not much volume. Fourth day, good amount of volume. For the past 5 days, there has been little to no volume compared to previous high volume days. And yeah, Kappa, you're right. On lowest volume than normal volume. To Shambe, the reason I think we're moving on is like what Kamba said. It's retail buying, right? Retail is always going to have less volume than institutions. Institutions aren't buying Apple at these prices right now. So let me tell you what was happening. Let me get my marker. Institutions were buying on these dips. These are institutional moves. These are institutional moves. This here is not an institutional move. This is retail. Institutions aren't buying loads and loads of Apple shares at previous resistance, right? Unless there's some sort of news. And the only news it recently had was that they were allowing driver's licenses to be uploaded to the Apple Wallet, which isn't enough for institutions to buy, right? And 2 billion dark pool print on day 4. VK, 2 billion dark pool, that just means it's either a buy or sell. You can't really tell which side a dark pool is on because that's why it's a dark pool. You don't know if it's a buy or sell. It'll tell you what they bought it at, how much they bought, and that's what they'll say. So I'm on my dark pool scanner right now. The last big company that had a dark pool was like Save and NCLH, like 21 million worth. So airliners, oh, the subscription model. Oh yeah, you're right. But that was a while ago. That wasn't at this level here. I think this is a bull trap as well. This is really setting up to be one. My only concern is how obvious it really is just because it's lower volume runs, blah 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 blah. And it's coded through. It just seems like too easy to take a short here. That's why I really was scared to take a short, but I'd hate myself if I didn't take it here. I'd rather stop out and have taken it rather than not take it and it just completely pull back to 168, which is the level I think it pulls back to. You guys can see why, because we have 168 here. You guys can see previous support, and then you guys could see that's also where the EMA is at. But if it breaks 168, we are going to flush. Yeah, it's like volume's way too low. There's no significance in this move. Can we still short HG to that gap? Let's see. HG, we called this last time on our YouTube live. You guys can see exactly what happened. Broke its uptrend, just completely tanked. And I personally did catch the move. I know a lot of people did. But it's a HD honestly could still have a nice drawdown back. I would really like it for it to retest 320 so we could re-short and then play the retest break. But I'm not really seeing any gap here. If there was one, it's already filled. Maybe this little gap here from 305 to 302, but that's not even worth playing, to be honest. You guys can look at low. This is insane as well. Broke past. Just Lowe's is just ugly. All retail stores. Let me check out Walmart. Walmart. Hey. So Walmart broke that downtrend, came up, retested. But what I'm not liking are these really large wicks on both sides. That's the one thing about Walmart. Is it has a lot of whipsaw action. How many peeps keep yawning after he does? Dude, it's late here. I've been up all day. Can you look at Facebook? Yeah, I got you. So this is the thing about Facebook, right? This, I don't know why anyone likes to play this. Under 186, this is going to tank. Very, very hard. This is probably going to fall back to its March 2022 lows, or 2020 lows. Right? But another thing is, guys, is watch for a lot of manipulation to happen at this area. At 250, there's going to be a lot of manipulation from institutions because they know retail is going to be playing this hyped up gap. Well, being honest, I don't think this gap is going to fill just because of how many people are going to be watching. I think it's going to come in, drop down, slowly chop its way through rather than just give it 1 or 2 days push through it. I really don't think we're going to fill that gap the way retail thinks we are. You can check out Microsoft, yes. Microsoft. Dude, this looks exactly like SPY and QQQ, so I don't even, like, if you're going to, this is really, like, look at this, literally the exact same thing. One thing about SPY is it did recently break. Actually, no. Until it breaks 454, I don't think it's going to really make a large move. I mentioned cost puts. Let me look at Costco. I think I was looking at it for a while ago. Yeah, so this is the thing with Costco. It sucks. Like, it'll have its moves. But dude, there's no liquidity on these contracts. Look at the volume, bro. There's little to no volume on this. Yeah, dude. There's a bunch of stocks that'll have the best setups, but the options contracts just have very little volume and just aren't worth trading with any sort of size. Have you looked at Apple? I spent like the past 15 minutes looking at Apple. Speaking of, what's QQQ doing? QQQ is continuing down. Break this uptrend, QQQ. If we get this 15-minute close under this, we're pulling back so hard, it's going to be great. MU is good breakout level. Speaking of MU, whenever you're playing any sort of semiconductor... Alright guys, here's a quick tip for anyone in here. If you guys are ever playing any sort of chip, or always look at the sector you're playing. So for AMD, it's always a semiconductor. You have to look at the ETF, SMH. If SMH is breaking out, so is AMD, right? It's gonna help AMD because the entire sector is moving. So right here, you guys can see SMH closed below or above this downtrend that it was having. Even better if you guys want to go to SOX. This is the other semiconductor ETF. We'll go here. Closed above. We're getting a retest here, right? So what is this telling us for all chips? We're probably going to get a retest of this downtrend on SMH. What's that telling us for AMD? Fuck, I was looking at the daily. I was like, why the fuck is there no candle? So let me go back to SMH. Alright, here it is. SMH already broke its downtrend. That's why this whole run is happening. Now, what you could do here... AMD alone won't move SMH. If SMH is moved, that's showing strength in the entire sector, which means it'll help AMD overall because everything else is moving. Broke this downtrend. I'm definitely gonna be watching this level on SMH. You guys could see why. Right here when we broke through, it continued, created those highs. Over here it rejected, wicked right back down, and over here we're looking to break out. So over 277 on SMH, that is the level to watch to go long on Nvidia, AMD, MU, AVGO, anything like that. The thing I don't like about MU is just how, like, if it's gonna make a move, it's gonna make it off open. No way they don't beat. Guys, Nancy Pelosi bought Roblox calls at the literal top. You guys, let's just chat for a second. I don't feel like looking at the chart right now. Comment something in the chat room and I'll reply to it. So the thing about Nancy Pelosi is, guys, she literally bought the top of Roblox. She literally bought calls at the top of the market. The difference between Nancy Pelosi and us, she buys super deep in the money contracts that are 2, 3, 4 years out, or literally the furthest you could get. And she just holds, and they don't lose that much value, considering they hold so much intrinsic value, right? They hold so much intrinsic value. Yeah, she bought Disney calls at the top as well. So that's one thing you guys got to understand is, yo, you cannot just trust this woman with her calls. You know, they're safer plays, but you have to understand her plays don't just get disclosed right away. It takes a little bit for them to get disclosed. What volume indicator is that? I don't know. This guy in my Discord told me to get it, and I've been using it for like the past 6 months now. Monty, if he's in here. Monty Link. It's called RVOL volume indicator. What are your absolute favorite setups to play, and how do you execute? My favorite setups to play are honestly uptrend breaks. So let me give you guys an example of an uptrend break. Let's go to HD. I love playing uptrend breaks. Right here, you can see uptrend, it breaks, it always falls down. Gravity always takes over, and it continues down. Kappa, I think we would, no. Does it mean Nancy's a good trader? Nancy just is probably a shit trader. She just has insider info. She has a lot of money. So basically, with those two in mind, you can do whatever you want in the stock market. So right now, an example of an uptrend break. While we're talking, let's look at futures. Break of this uptrend will cause it to continue down. So if this 15-minute, do I go to college? Yeah, sadly. So right now we're just watching futures. I want to see this candle close under, and then you guys will be able to see a live action, move of what an uptrend break really looks like. I just usually most TA guys. I don't really like. Do I like trade triangles? No, I don't like trading wedges and flags and stuff like that. All you need is one line on your chart to make millions. You guys are talking about an IV run up. You guys could play that. This is a 15-minute chart. My thing about MU guys, look at this. Look at how trash this stock is to play. Look at this. Look at this. Look at these just insane wicks. It's such a trap stock. Like, it'll trap you on both sides if it has to. Like, this stock is just not fun. But what I do like about this stock right now, did break this downtrend, does have show lower volume, but it's showing us that buyer stepped in with this hammer candle here, and it could continue higher to around the 80 area. Shout out Big Bull. I already did shout out Big Bull. Big Bull's not even here right now. What YouTubers did you watch when you were learning? Bro, I learned by losing money. I learned everything on my own pretty much, and just people around me. Nothing, like, I didn't really learn from YouTubers. I just kind of learned on my own. Steele was in my Discord 6 months ago, like a year ago now. Like, he was one of the first people to join my Discord, and me and him were just talking TA, and he was just helping people for free, and then kind of made his own Patreon. Then I just picked him up to the Discord. Can I still join your Discord? You could join the free one, not the premium. The premium is closed to new members. Yo, Shinobi, when you were looking at Apple, what were those gray bars behind the other bars? Let me check. The free part of the Discord goes crazy. Yeah, bro. I literally pay the people that post on the free trading floor to, like, running the free section of the Discord. I run it at a loss. I don't make anything from it. Is this what you were talking about? The volume profile? Will you post your alerts on Twitter still? Yeah, I'll post some of them. What indicator does default use again? I forget. I think it's called it's like a bootleg version of the market cipher. What's your dream car and when do you plan on buying it? I don't have a dream car. I see I want to die in the Discord asking Monty for the volume indicator. No, I messaged Michael on error I made on my payment tag. I wonder if you've seen it. I haven't seen it. Michael only sees those. So he'll get back to you ASAP. I'll let him know. Juicy OG. Alright, I'll remember that. Default wanted like 200 for his algo. I don't even know his algo. I haven't used it, but it works for him. He hits consistent base hits, and I'm really proud of that. Just having someone there hits consistent base hits every single day. How you like Steady Stack NFT? I don't have the NFT. I have the algo. I actually helped make this algo a while back. You guys can see the signals here. Pretty sick. It's better on the 3-minute. Zan's the GOAT. Didn't you mentor Default? No, I didn't mentor Default. I literally met him like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, dude, me and Zan go way back. Like 2 years ago is when I met Zan. He's helped me a lot. Yeah, dude, premium Discord's honestly the best premium Discord. The only thing that I don't like about it right now, or not, I don't like about it, I just want to be able to make, there's too many people in it, you know, and the one thing I don't like is how I can't help everyone on like a one-on-one level, so that's why I have the mentorship, but I'm really going to be focusing in on the Discord and helping people out. So what do you say to the people who think gambling is, or saying trading is gambling and not sustainable? I just look at them like they're idiots. I don't even mention anything because I know many people who have done this for a living. I know what I'm doing right now. I'm making money consistently trading. It's only gambling if you're just throwing in blindly, right? These people are idiots. They don't know what they're talking about. The only people that say trading is gambling are people who've done it, failed, and then continued on, you know? Just because they couldn't do it. It's like someone telling you like, oh, yo, I want to be a neurosurgeon when I grow up. Oh, no, you can't do that. You know, it's too hard. You know, just because they couldn't do it, they're going to make sure you don't do it. You know, that's just how it is. Where's Big Bull? Big Bull's, I think he's with his girlfriend, dude. I don't know. I texted him. Still studying for a test. Switch to futures. There you go. Our paper trade short's doing pretty well. Just so everyone knows this isn't a real. All right, guys. So here you go. Broke that uptrend. Got a candle close under. It should, in theory, continue down to at least 14,660. Around like a 50-point drop. The thing that makes this Discord poppin' is that it's not stock or nothing else. Big Bull always hitting, bro. I love Big Bull. What's it saying? I just texted him to hop on the stream. You have to kill the moments of patience with banter from time to time. Yeah, that's what I love about the Discord. I go in there. It's just You joined my friend's boiler room, but his calls were terrible. No offense. Hold on, let me call him right now. I'll call him right now. Well, actually, I won't call him. I'll send him a picture. You should have a different channel. JT Denial. We used to have a different channel, but I honestly like it all in one channel. Show us how you played futures. Oh, look at this drop, baby. Look at this drop. Guys, it's paper trading. Literally just paper trading for funsies. Look, 5 million fucking account. This isn't real. This is me just practicing my entries. Over here, I caught literally the top of this. Right when it started rejecting, I added my short. I held through. My stop loss was honestly like if it got liquidated. There's no emotions when it comes to paper trading, so this isn't even like cool. I just want to see it go down. Just hold my short thesis, because on the daily it looks cool. Like, if this fucking crashes, I would have literally nailed the top on this. But I really think this is going to pull back hard. Futures are probably pulling back to 14,480, hopefully. The bottom of the EMAs. If it breaks the EMAs, this is going to go crazy to the downside. But you guys could see, as I was mentioning earlier, real life example, shorted, or is this an option? No, this is short. But I was showing you guys earlier, I'm like, yo, my favorite thing to play are uptrend breaks, because once it breaks, it continues down. You guys could see that continuation right here. You know, it broke that uptrend, closed the candle, and then it's continuing down. Look at that, broke 14,700. Barry McCockner. Oh, I love you, bro. In the chat. Big Bull's playing golf right now. Thoughts on TradeZella? I love TradeZella. I think TradeZella is the... I'm not paid by TradeZella. I don't get anything from TradeZella. I just use the platform. I think it's the best possible platform you can to journal your trades. If you guys are in the stream right now, drop a like, whatever, and then, yeah. I'll drop a like. Let's see if we can get to 50 likes. We're at 26 right now. Let's see if we can hit 50 in the next minute. Is your hairline straight? Bro, my hairline's built like the McDonald's logo. It's like an M. I'll literally draw it out for you. This is what my hairline looks like. And then this is my hair. This is my little bun. This is me. Oh, let me draw out that uptrend again. I'm still on the Discord after the Zoom with Umar. Is TradeZella available for Webull? Yes. What's your top watch going into tomorrow? Apple. I swung a position over the weekend that expires. Not this week, not next week, but the week after. So I have some time on it. Personally, I'm looking for a move down to the 168 area. I really think that's the way to go. But other than that, it's always AMD, Netflix, or not Netflix, AMD, NVIDIA, SPY, and QQQ. It's really nothing crazy, to be honest. There's some crazy rejection, this freaking stock AMD, man. Crazy, crazy supplies in here. Just isn't able to close a candle above. If AMD closes a candle over 120.65, I'll probably pick you for $10. This motherfucker. You guys can see this demand zone it has here. So you guys can see, these are my, literally just gonna be playing these zones. It breaks to what side I'm fucking slapping. Either side. Does the video look like a good short under 272? Let me check. $272? 272 is honestly a bounce area. Like, this previous supply will have turned into demand, right? So if it could close under 271.5, then yes, it'll pull back to 269. I think it's going to be a better area for a bounce, but let's see. Bro, I don't trade AMD until I hear what you're doing with it because you're cracked at trading AMD. Bro, AMD's I like to call AMD the daily printer, the daily ATM. You know, every single day, AMD's always going to make a move, you know, and you can always be able to catch either side, and it's such a smooth mover. Anytime it starts moving, you could just keep making money on it. It's the best. Yeah, dude. AMD price action is so dog shit. No, it's not. You just suck at trading. It's the best thing to play. Came in a little bit late, so you might have answered about why did you start trading in the first place? I started trading in the first place because I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, to be honest. And that's honestly it. Like, I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. So I was just, one of my friends was like, yo, dude, I'm like, yo, what are you doing after college? He's like, yo, I'm going to be a day trader. I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to be a day trader. And then he didn't take it that serious. I took it serious in high school, and now I'm here. Bro uses Fortnite slangs. Yeah, dude, I used to I used to design for the Fortnite community. That was like how I funded my trading account was, I was a graphic designer, and then once I got a car, I started, or once, you know, I turned 18, I started door dashing and got a real job to fund my trading account. Not 18, 17. Do you do crypto? No, I don't really like crypto at all. Crypto is BSIMO. Not bullshit, but like, it's just not for me. You know, it's way too volatile. I just don't like trading it. How long did it take you to make a consistent living off dry? I'd say about a year. You smoke that loud pack? Nah, I'm not about that stuff. Oh, I'm about to watch this funny video, guys. Give me a second. Here, I'll fucking ooh, nope, can't show that. I'll share it with you guys like this. Let's look at this funny video. Do you always use the 50-minute? Yes. Yes, I do. Now, let's see. Told her I was taking pictures. She said yes. What the? Hold. Bro, I'm cringing. She said, yeah.
That's why I was like, shit, did you look in my backpack and see that I had that with me?
Let's read the comments on this. Bro, this is the best
Video this whole time.
Bro, he's got a bored ape, guys. That's why. Hope you sign a prenup. See more people get drop her at. What is this? Bro, what the fuck did I just click? What the okay. Guys, whatever you do, do not click this link, guys. Do not click this link. It was just somebody. Most awkward thing I've seen. Yeah, I'm not. Alright. I'm hopping off that. That's the weirdest shit I've seen in my life. Bro, the girl who got proposed to has an OnlyFans. Yeah, what the frick? Bro just walks off. She just wants to freaking. He definitely gets her. Bro, dude. They gotta sign that prenup, bro. That guy is getting robbed. He's such a weirdo, bro. He's fucking. Bro, he's like, will you marry me? Yeah. Like, bro. Jump off the cliff you're on right now if you see that. Just jump off of it. Guys, if he can pull, we can pull. Bro, who's paying for these OnlyFans, bro, is my question. God damn. Bro, she's obviously not in love, bro. What the fuck? What's good, Wob? My boy went outside. Bro, dude. I don't pay. I use Reddit. Bro, dude. You think Reddit gives them any royalties? This was next level? Bro, I hope this doesn't get flagged, this stream. You pulled already? Congrats, homie. Dude, I'm so sorry for showing that to you guys. Willie Meets Us said I had to see it, so you have to see it. And if he had to see it, then I have to see it, then you guys have to see it. Otherwise But really, guys, all I really wanted to talk about in today's stream was just the Apple the chart. Tomorrow, I'll. Do you guys want? Do you guys want to? I told you not to click the link, bro, and you clicked it. That's your fault. How you been trading? I'm pushing 3 years now, 2.5 so far. But yo, if you guys want, I'll trade. Do you guys want me to trade on Spaces tomorrow? Let me know. If you guys want me to trade on Spaces tomorrow, I'll do it. If not, no worries. That's who bro's curious. But still not a problem. I already lost 27K. Any advice? Don't trade with that much money. Trade on the premium? No, I'll be in the premium for sure. I'm there every single day. I'm just not on free live every day. Henry, who the fuck you call him Bozo, bitch? Bro, let me search up the... Yo, guys. Should I kick out Henry out of the premium? Let me see if I can find his name in the back end. Customers. Search customers. Henry. Let's see. Henry 4PF. Yo, this is the Henry. Whoa, he called me a bozo. This Henry? No. Yo, I'm Henry 4PF5. 4PF. Chill, I'm Henry 4PF. Pulled his ass out the back end, bro. I was like, what is this man doing, bro? Henry's sweating. Well, yo, he has his own government. He has his whole government name as his YouTube name. He's like, yo, chum, Henry 4PF. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna call it here. I'll call you guys. I'll hop on tomorrow live trading with the premium. If I decide to do it for free, I'll let you guys know. But I will be posting plays for free tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Let's wake up to a gap down on Apple. Make some fucking bank. How you guys feeling? All right. Love you all. Debating everything. Yo, I love my chat. Friends, boiler room joke. The Rome, just join our premium. DM me on Twitter or something. I'll be like, yo, this is Rome, and I'll let you in. All right. See you guys. Love you guys. Bye. Do I trade all day in the premium? Yes.